to you.
Yeah. So how was your day, man?
My day was fine, man.
You started your day late.
I woke up at 1:30 p.m., man.
Well done, man. You proud?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, man.
Half the day's gone. Well done.
Nah, but you need to get the hours in because where was I yesterday? I was in the London City Airport, man. Some random garage.
Lovely.
Yeah, don't go there if you live from South, man. It's like going Mordor.
Nah, it's too hard to get there, man.
Do you know what? I was actually late, actually. I woke up late this morning.
Why?
Something happened last night, man.
What happened?
UFC 310, you know.
You got me, you know? I thought you was actually going to tell me something.
Nah. UFC 310 was on last night. I did not catch it last night.
I didn't catch it. I watched the highlights. I went to some dodgy sites to watch the full fights.
Yeah, I went onto a site that was very illegal.
Yeah. Very.
Purely legit.
Very.
I bought off the UFC website.
Yeah.
So the first fight.
Pantoja versus Kai Asura.
Was it Asakura?
Asakura.
I don't know.
Whatever it is.
Kai.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That fight, man.
That fight was
I'll
lovely.
allow you to have the first one. I got my thoughts.
So, everyone was doubting Pantoja. You even told me you had Kai.
I didn't.
You did say to me you had Kai, but you wanted him to win.
I wanted Kai to win.
You wanted him to win, but I said, hell no. I feel like anyone that comes in from another organization, yeah, when they come into the UFC, it's different. It's different. You're fighting the best of the best. Yeah. Pantoja, I feel like he doesn't get that. He doesn't get his credibility just because he's a flyweight. I love flyweight fights, though. They're flipping. It's like watching a Dragon Ball Z fight. You know what I mean? But when guys come over from Rising 1, whatever, it's different. It's different. You can't just go straight to the top. You got to work your way up, man. And I feel like today, that was the lesson. That was the lesson of that fight. No one can just come and fight for the title, man. But I don't know who else would have done it.
See, here's the thing, though. May I?
Go on.
I think Kai was doing great striking-wise. I think he was doing great striking-wise, man. I think if it was just a purely striking fight, I think he could have went there. I think what elevated Pantoja was his aggressive takedowns. His aggressive. He was doing very good, man. I think there was a different sense of. I think he came into this fight with a bit of like, not with a chip on his shoulder. Innit? I got to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? If I win here with a slow decision, or whatever, it's not because it was like, oh, Pantoja's a boring fight. He's a boring fight.
I don't think
He proved the point this week. He's not boring.
Yeah.
When he's aggressive, it works out. He kind of fought the fight like as if it wasn't going 5 rounds. You know, and it's a bit of a risk, and he took the risk, and it paid off.
But also, yeah, if you look at all of Kai's fights in Rising, no one was putting on pressure on him. There's not one fight that you'll find people putting pressure on him. He was the one putting the pressure on them.
Yeah, and
so
I think it's
to
the weight
see him
above
fighting, going back, you see a big difference. He struggled a lot. So that's like his weakness. Honestly, that's my weakness.
What, takedown defense?
His takedown defense was good, man. But still, but the guy was taking him down.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. So if he's fighting someone like, I would say, I think Kai is definitely
his UFC material. He's good for the UFC, yeah. But he needs to work. And I remember people were saying, oh, his wrestling's good. Like, he's defending Merab's takedowns. There was video of Merab trying to take him down. But Merab, you could tell he was going very easy on him.
Yeah, he wasn't fighting.
He wasn't fighting. So in my head, I was like, that's nothing, man. You know?
I don't know, man. I think ideally next for Kai, I would give him the other Kai Kara France.
Yeah.
Or like a Moreno.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, Kai is going to probably fight for the title next.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess whoever, to be honest, man.
Yeah,
anyone
but I
in
think
the top 5
shown.
Shown his.
He called out
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Nah, Mighty Mouse ain't coming out. I don't think so.
No, he said he has no interest in to fight him, but
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great fight. But you're not. I wouldn't say he has the. What's that word? He hasn't got the CV, man. He hasn't got Demetrius' CV. He hasn't got the resume.
He ain't got it. But if you look at his fights, yeah, like actually watching them, not his resume, they're actually really good fights. They're exciting fights, especially him and was it Moreno?
Yeah,
that was a lovely fight.
But then sometimes people say it's because of Moreno. This fight's so exciting.
Could be, man. It could be. But either way, Pantoja's the man. He's the champ.
Congratulations. I would like to see him in fight in UFC Brazil. I like him and Alex on the same card.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing. But you know what? This fight card, yeah, even though he was the main event, it felt like Shavkat and Ian Gary were the real main event.
Yeah.
It was promoted that way, you know?
That fight wasn't really much as of like Boogeyman versus Up and Comer. It was like, it felt like two great fighters going at it. And it was,
Yeah.
man. Salute to Ian Gary.
Yeah, that fight was good, man.
He lost, but in a great way.
Yeah, his stock definitely went up. He deserves to be in the top 5 up there with them, even top 3.
I think he should fight Leon next or something. I don't think they should give him a rank below.
That would be an amazing fight. Ian Gary versus Leon. Both striking.
Here's the thing. Why I think Shavkat kind of struggled was Ian used his height very well. He used his reach and everything. His stature.
Yeah.
Even in the clinch, you see how like his spine mobility is very good.
Yeah,
He's just really good at keeping the distance and great, man. Great. Shavkat obviously got the best of him.
He did. He kept catching him with the straight hands, but it was lovely, man. It was lovely to watch.
It wasn't a great, like an overpowering win.
Yeah.
But he won.
It was much slower. It was a slower fight than I feel like anyone
It's 5 rounds, isn't it?
anticipated. But then again, if you really watch both of their fights, they're very much like they wait for the other guy to come or either way.
So I wouldn't say Shavkat is like bad. I think it was that Ian.
It was the type of fighter they were fighting. Ian was they're both very similar. They're very up straight and just waiting for the counter, you know?
I would say I can't see someone shorter than Ian beating him. Because you know certain guys, they're just so sloppy with their height. They don't really use their weapons that well.
Yeah, I guess so, unless it's like a Usman that's just going to wrestle crazy, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only
Even
thing.
then, Ian's takedown defense was good, and it was only taken down because Shavkat, they're basically the same height. Have you seen like the things like, oh, Ian's 6'3" and Shavkat's 6'1", and then when they look at each other, they just
they look exactly. They're looking directly in each other's eyes.
So every time a girl's like, oh, you're 5', no.
I'm not. I'm 6 foot.
6 foot with shoes on.
6'1" with boots on.
With Timbs on, yeah.
That's funny, man.
Nah, shout out to Ian Gary, man.
Yeah,
obviously, Shavkat's definitely fighting for the title next. No word about it.
100%. How do you see that going?
I see
Shavkat versus.
I see in if we're thinking about storyline worldwide, sorry, just in my head, I see Bilal winning. I don't know why. I just feel like it's like how Dricus always wins his fight, even though he's kind of just sloppy and all over the place. Like almost has no sense of martial arts, but he wins because he's got plot armor.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I see Bilal winning that as
Bilal's
well.
got plot armor, man.
He's got that.
It's not just because of what's going on in the world and stuff like that.
He's got that Palestinian armor on, man.
Yeah.
They can take anything, man. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? Ah.
Hey, man, free Palestine, but, bruv, Bilal Muhammad, he's built different. His wrestling's crazy.
Well, he's improved.
His cardio is crazy as well.
Like, if you're a fighter and you're not improving after the age of 30, your longevity gets questioned. And I think Bilal improves.
He improves.
Well, he hasn't got any wife or kids in it, man. He's kind of just like a dude. You know what I mean?
He's like what Sean Strickland said. Allah, fight. Allah, fight.
Yeah, but these guys balance a wife and a lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard to balance that in the West.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to have your wife sitting at home doing nothing at home.
Yeah.
In the West, you get divorced. So I think that's the difference.
That's funny.
Do you think he's got a really secret family or something?
I don't know, man. But you know what? You know what was beautiful about Bilal? When I saw him taking that Palestinian refugee and he helped them like get their fix up his leg and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that brought a tear to my eye. But one second, I need to take this off. It is hot.
He's got Aja points.
He's got Aja points, bro.
Yeah. But skill-wise, Shavkat definitely has a very strong possibility of beating Bilal. But
yeah, you need to remember, his wrestling's good. He just didn't showcase it because he wasn't fighting another wrestler. You know what I mean? But Ian Gary had good takedown defense against Shavkat. Yeah. But then again, whose wrestling is really better?
Some good wrestling defense is at wrestling back.
Yeah,
like, do you remember when Gilbert was wrestling Hamza? The reason why it was doing so well was because he was wrestling back.
Yeah.
He wasn't just defending. I think Robert was just trying to not get taken down.
Yeah, and then he got taken down first thing.
Damn, man. So who's next in the fight? There was so many.
So the next one was Cyril Gane versus Volkov. That fight was a bit doo-doo. It was a bit crap.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst fights, but
it wasn't a Urel versus Israel. You know what I mean? They were going at each other, but it was just, you know.
Brother, what can I say, man? Him walking out that cage as well. Like, I think one thing about it, yeah, when you get called the winner of the
Yeah.
fight, and you in your head, you're like, I didn't really win that. Why not? Present yourself properly in it, because it looks bad, especially when you're setting up your next fight. It's like, oh, look at this sloppy guy. He didn't even go in properly.
Yeah, I know. And they're like top. They're in the top 3, both of them.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And like, what's next for him?
Well, Volkov's been on a nice little tear, and it's kind of a shame to see it end in this way.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't have been mad if they gave him the actual win.
He even had the braids as well and all that, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
The judges would come on his side.
Yeah, man, he was looking like some Viking. But either way, I wouldn't have cared whoever won that, to be honest, because it was pretty much.
Yeah.
It could have went either way. But it was
Ideally,
kind of
for business wise, Garn winning makes it's kind of better because Tom hasn't fought Garn yet. So let's say John doesn't fight Tom,
I guess so. You're right. You're right.
and Tom has to vacate the title. John has to vacate the title. Someone's got to fight for the title, innit?
Yeah,
Right.
I guess so. I guess so because Tom did beat Volkov already.
Yeah.
Garn's still the question. Garn has good stand up, yeah, but that fight he just didn't bloody show anything.
Yeah.
Man.
I think it was a mental thing
Yeah,
because he easily beat Volkov last time.
yeah. There's not really much else to really say on them, bro. It was a boring fight. Garn got the win. I don't
Feel
really
sorry
care.
for Volkov.
That's it, man. He got the plaits out, the braids.
You know what? Next time.
Yeah, next time, man. Inshallah, man. Next one was Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie.
You want to go first?
So when I was watching this, I was thinking, why the hell's Bryce? Like every time Bryce went in for a body lock, like when they were in the clinch, Kron would just jump on him, pull
Jump to
his
guard.
guard, jump to guard. And I was like, what the hell's Bryce doing? Like he's gonna submit him, and he almost got him at one point.
The armbar, yeah.
Yeah, right at the end of the fight, and I just kept saying, why does he keep going for a body lock? Like, just piece him out. You know what I mean? Like, step on the outside, piece him up. But obviously, he didn't bloody do that. But I think he had a plan. It was just ground him down,
Yeah.
and then that's obviously how it ended. Just an elbow to the jaw.
Yeah. Listen, Kron, yeah.
I know his name's Gracie, but
No, I'm 100% sure his jiu-jitsu is world class.
Yeah.
But this is MMA. There's many ways to defend against your jiu-jitsu, man.
yeah,
And that one of them is getting punched in the face from up. You know what I mean? This isn't a gi match. This isn't no gi.
I know
This is fist to the face.
it's true.
Knees, elbows,
Everything.
fingers sometimes in the eyes.
Yeah,
when
man.
when the ref's not looking.
Yeah,
You can't go away for like a year or 2 years and be like, yeah, I'm working on like the and you come back with that level of striking, man. It's like,
I know
come
that
on.
he didn't even strike. He just flipping pulled guard.
There's boxing YouTubers who train for like 5-6 months and they come out with better striking, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look at Jake Paul.
Fresh from the PC, just like, you know, the hunched back,
Yeah.
drinking Red Bull all day, and they go train for 6 months and you're an athlete already.
Hey, you talking about that? You sparred.
Yeah, nice. No, man, I didn't.
You did.
I did.
Come on, don't
But-
lie, man.
But why are we saying this?
No, because you said a YouTuber hunchback. I was like,
No,
Oh,
he
he
no,
was
I
like
th-
that,
when
but
I
then-
when he was already like I think deep into training.
yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Look at the level of
yeah. Sorry, man.
Nah, do you know what it is?
It's
I was basically
funny.
meant to fight this charity match, and then it was all long. I'm not even gonna say the organization. That's nasty,
Yeah,
nasty.
it
man.
all got cancelled for Ayob, and then when he was training at a certain gym, and then
I saw that. I was looking. I was like, who's this?
you didn't know who he was until you actually fought. innit?
Because the trainer was like, oh, there's a boxer. He's training for a fight, and I'm thinking, oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to fight this
You just fight this guy.
professional boxer. And when I was training, I was like, oh, I'm not doing that bad.
Yeah,
And I really got gassed, and I found out it's the YouTuber.
so YouTube.
I was really gassed, you know. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing so well.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleep the name out just for you, but I hit him with a nice little overhand right. And when you go home thinking, I just almost knocked out a boxer,
Yeah.
different level, man. I was honestly,
I know.
I wanted someone to rob me.
And then what happened? You found out he was a YouTuber.
Yeah, I found it was a YouTuber. And I was like, oh shit.
That's funny, man. But yeah, going back to Kron.
Kron, yeah, it's all related, but don't worry. That guy was doing well. That guy probably outstrike Kron.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
So it's like when you do all that stuff, you use the mixed to set up your main element, which is the jiu-jitsu, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't, it's like Charles. Look at Charles, man. That's like the most ideal way to use jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's
So
sad, man.
Kron-
He took 2 years off just to do more jiu-jitsu. It looks like, you know what I mean?
Listen, Kron, I think for his health wise, he's obviously not caring about the career that much. He must be making money elsewhere
Yeah.
because he's fighting 5 year layoff, then a 2 year layoff.
No, it's true. It's true.
From your 20s to your 30s, you had 2 fights.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Final fight that happened.
It wasn't the final fight.
Not
but
final fight.
What we're going
but
to talk about.
last one on the main card was Nate versus Choi Do-ho.
Choi Do-hoy.
Yeah, the Korean Superboy, something that's his nickname or something like that.
I thought he was just recently in the UFC. He's been in.
No, he's been in it for a while. They bigged him up a while ago, but then I think he lost.
Yeah.
But they were bigging up a while ago. But
it was a great performance by him. He beat him on the feet, beat him on the ground.
that's it, man. It was very one-sided.
I think Nate will be back, man.
He was the only other Asian fight on the card.
Yeah, this is the thing. That's why I was back to the Kai thing. I was upset that he lost, man, because now UFC Japan is probably gonna be to a fight night.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight night. For
Yeah,
sure.
it could have been a big event. There was another one.
So that was the only main. That was part of the main card.
You know who should have been on the main card? Aljamain, man.
He should have, man. They done him dirty, man.
I think they just don't like him. It's very clear.
Yeah. They don't like him.
Here's my other theory, though. I think now they're trying to spread out the prelims, so more people will watch the prelims. They have certain people on it.
Yeah, it's either that or they just don't like him.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's the other one, but
I hope
they
it's that
probably
one.
just don't like him.
I don't think so. man.
Aljamain, definitely top weight. I think he's definitely top in the division. I think he beats most of the guys there.
Yeah, he the guy he fought did well. It was a lot of wrestling back and forth.
It was great wrestling exchanges, man.
Yeah.
Striking, but he took the edge. I honestly it couldn't have.
Do you think he won at Sterling? No.
From my view, but I'm pretty sure people out there probably watch it and think Aljamain won.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Like if they called his name,
Yeah.
I don't know. There wouldn't be a conversation of like, oh, robberies and stuff like that.
Yeah. I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves, man. He's good at striking and he's really good at wrestling as well.
I
Like,
think he's definitely like the weight cut affects people, and I think now he doesn't have to do as big as a weight cut.
yeah, he's good.
He's fighting great.
But then the weirdest fight was Dominic Reyes versus Anthony Smith.
Fuck, that guy needs to retire. You know what? Sometimes when I scroll past his record, I see 38 fights. But this guy's had 59 fights.
Crazy. Professional fights. Not even amateur, just professional. That's crazy. 21 losses.
So
21
he's,
losses.
So he's lost. So this count the TKOs and KOs of losing.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I know, man. He's got some brain damage, man, for
Yeah,
sure.
the last time he was fighting Johnny Walker, and he's talking about like, oh, you're about to attack my family, as if he was the guy that robbed the house.
Yeah. He's trying to like big himself up.
I don't think so, man. I think he just got lost.
I don't know, man.
I know it's like, I know it's not said, but something about his friend dying
Yeah.
or something like that. But even then, to put your hands down and
say,
to tell
"Don't punch
Dominic,
me."
punch me in my face. I think when you get to that level, you kind of, whether you're physically fit or not, I think you need to leave.
Yeah.
Especially when you got family and stuff like that, man. Don't do anymore.
I don't think so, man. But he's cool, yeah, but I think he's mentally not right, man.
Well, when you get punched in the head for 59 fights,
I
you
know.
know,
And
I
he's
remember
been TKO'd and KO'd many times.
he's not having one-sided fights. You know, there's a lot of exchanges.
That's true, man.
Is this Dominic Reyes' fight back to the title, though?
It
People are
is.
saying that.
It is. He's the only one that hasn't fought really Alex.
Well, no, he was on a bit of a losing streak, isn't it, man? And then he won against, I forgot his name.
He had a
Not-
real good fight with John Jones. I'll tell you that. That fight was amazing.
People thought he won.
I thought he won.
But I think he lost that guy, but let's hope he found him, man.
I hope so, man.
What's next for Dominic, you say?
Whoever wins out of Jamal Hill and what's his name?
Fights the loser out of Jamal or
Fights the winner, I think.
Dominic Reyes?
Yeah.
Fights the winner of
Jamal Hill and the guy with the ponytail. I forgot his name.
Prohachka.
Prohachka.
I would say that's if Alex stays champion.
Because you know what it is? I've seen him fight Prohachka twice now.
But that's what I'm
Jamal
saying.
Hill, obviously, he hyped up to him and all that.
If Alan Kalaev wins,
Yeah.
then whoever wins out of Jamal is probably going to get a title shot. No?
I'm only saying it because I want to see someone new.
Okay,
fight him.
ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think-
yeah, ideally, it'll be whoever wins out of that, they'll fight Alex. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
I also want that.
Yeah, man. And you know what else is on this card? A lot of old fighters, man. Chris Weidman
retire.
Clay. Was
I
it
think did
Guida?
they all retire or they should retire? I think they all retired.
I hope so, man. You know, Clay was my first UFC fight I ever watched. It was him versus Diego Sanchez. That's how I got into UFC.
Yeah, I can't even remember the first one. I just watch highlights.
That
first.
fight was crazy, but bro, he's been there for too long. He needs to go. Like he needs to just go home, rest. You know.
Yeah, but like I said, some guys are just dudes. They're not really family men. They just kind of
Honestly,
stuck
yeah,
in this
if you
this realm of teenager, like just going to train all the time. They probably get depressed, man.
hey man, just train another fighter.
Or just do these like these fun fights that these other like guys do.
yeah,
Misfits box.
yeah, misfit boxing man, fight a YouTuber.
Yeah, fight Darren Till.
Oh yeah,
He's looking for a replacement. Yeah.
yeah, he's meant to fight Tommy Fury, but I don't know what happened there. But
Oh, he dropped out because of when Darren said he's gonna kick him in the head.
for real,
Yeah, but he was like, look, brother, in my contract, I lose all my purse if I kick you in the head. I'm not gonna kick you in the head.
yeah.
He was on Talk Sport talking about it. Insane, man.
The only one that actually won that actually did quite well was Chiesa, Michael Chiesa, submission.
Shout out to Theo Von, by the way.
Theo
Seen the
Von.
videos of him sitting in the back from the first fight.
Oh yeah, he was there from the early prelims.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, why are you painting like someone took a picture of the stadium in the prelims?
You know what it is? His friend. He's friends with Chase Hooper. The first fight that happened.
Yeah.
That's his friend.
Yeah,
He
he
had
could
him
have
on
just popped down, came back in.
Yeah, he's the one that beat Clay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a young man, innit? That was literally like a young man versus old man fight.
Yeah, man. It's sad when you see shit like that, man.
Yeah, but Chase is not really. No offense, but he's beatable.
Yeah, he's young, innit? But I'm with you.
Oh man, so that's
So yeah, that's the run up, run down, run up, run sideways,
run down, man.
rundown of UFC 310. Yeah, let us know what you think, man. I feel like it was a good card. It was alright.
Oh wait, sorry, I got
Go on.
another point. Listen, I know everyone's fans of Nate Diaz, right?
Yeah,
So why is he in the press? Like, why is he? I know the beef between them, him and Islam.
yeah.
Why are you there, man?
How did that even all start? I don't remember the
Because
beef.
they didn't even the press conference. He didn't even know he was there. He was just there throwing what was like. At some point,
You got to grow up, man.
you got to look at him and be like, you know what? This is
a grown man.
kind of a bit loserish, isn't it?
It is
A
loserish.
bit of a loser
He is.
doing this kind of stuff.
But
Say what you want.
But
Say
what
what
did
you
he
want.
go? Does he have a fighter that was fighting on there? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All this stuff, like
It's weird if he just went there to throw a water ball.
I like Nate, man. But at some point, you know,
Yeah, man.
looks a bit bummy.
Looks like he ain't got nothing better to do. That's what
Let
it
us know
looks
in the
like.
comment. Let us know in the comment
Yeah.
how you
I
feel.
forgot about that, you know. That was so weird because I saw it, yeah. And I was like, you don't even fight. You're not fighting. Why are you there?
Just a roamer, just a troublemaker.
Yeah, he's just there to throw a water ball, man. Hey, man. But it is what it is. But that's the rundown of UFC 310.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what you think.
You know, let us know if you don't like our opinions. Question them in the bottom below. Let us know.
Let us know, man. They did that in the last. Remember in the shorts when they were like, "Oh, John Jones, Stipe," and I was like, "Fuck that, man."
Yeah,
we were right.
We're usually right. We're mostly right, but you're free to be wrong in the comments.
Yeah, man. Don't worry. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay to share your opinion, even though you're wrong. Hey, man. But like and subscribe and peace.
Peace.